What's good, y'all? This is Ray Daniels, aka the Culture Referee, and I want to ask you: are you ever frustrated with uploading a video to YouTube and you get no views? I know I was when I first started. If you're a music artist and you have your own podcast or you're a content creator, look no further. WHAM Promotions has gotten you covered. They specialize in high-end targeted YouTube campaigns that deliver real views, real subscribers, and most importantly, real growth. So if you're struggling with real organic YouTube growth, I'm here to tell you to go on WHAM Promotions and use the promo code GAUDS and receive 20% when you check out. Tell them Ray sent you, you got 20% off. Let's go, guys. I'm looking to see you guys on the charts. Let's go. Test me right now.
Hi, I'm Rocki Jean.
And this is Ray Daniels, aka the Culture Referee, and welcome to the GAUDs Show. And today, Rocki, we have a special guest, Atlanta royalty, one of my favorite artists.
Okay.
It's like I've been knowing this guy before he even was famous. Like when they was just running around with A1 and Supergroup. That's why I just played him everywhere I go. So let's give it up for my brother, ATL legend, K-Camp. Let's go.
What's happening?
So K-Camp, I'm gonna tell you, you're my favorite artist. Let me tell you, your superpower is melody.
Hell yeah, for sure.
And you know how to use your voice.
Mm-hmm.
But I say this to you, I'm gonna tell it to your face. I think you're so talented that you should be one of the biggest artists in the world.
I feel that way too.
Okay, just making sure you. I'm gonna say, I'm not even lying. Like, bro, you really like.
I'm better than a lot of these niggas, man.
Yeah. So, so obviously, you see, we got. I love it. I got A-Town in the room. Let's go.
What's up?
But well, you love it when obviously you love what you do. You love how you everything with the music. But I guess my question to you is. If someone wasn't in music, if you talking to like Grandma K-Camp, cousin that just love you, that call you by your real name, and they like, why you ain't the biggest? You so good. What would be your? Because I really want to understand how you see it. Because I do A&R, so I see it, but I'm just like from your perspective, how do you see it?
Why I ain't the biggest? I say a couple reasons come in play. The first one, I say when I was signed to Interscope. When this shit got rocky, around 2016, 2017, the business got fucked up and everything kind of like got shooken up, you know what I'm saying? And we ain't got to go into detail about the management. I'm pretty sure you familiar with who it is. We cool now. But
everybody cool.
I think that played a role where it disconnected a lot of things with the label. What you about to say?
I get it now. No, you're right. Because I get it from an artist. So how I looked at the old situation, since I've been knowing you so long, I never looked at you as a kid.
Yeah,
you know, when you're in the room with an artist, you like, you know how this game go. They treat artists like kids, right?
Facts.
So I always looked at you like, even when that situation, you was equal partner. Like nobody that managed you ever treated you like he with me. Don't worry about it. Just talk to me. But managers do that though.
For sure.
That's why I'm like, you always that to me. That was respect. New artists, these people in the room like whatever K say, that's what we do. Whatever K say, and I'm like, so you always had that.
Yeah, I knew what I wanted. From the jump, you know what I'm saying? I knew what I wanted, but. I say that played a role. You know what I'm saying? Me and my business partner was talking about that the other day. We was like, man, what if shit didn't goddamn go left with Interscope? You know what I'm saying? How big I be. But at the same time, everything happened for a reason. I'm glad it went left with Interscope because at that time, I ain't know shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know shit about the business. I was just getting used and abused, pause. But it got to a point where, you know what I'm saying? I went through that whole journey trying to get out the deal. When I finally got out my deal, I learned so much trying to figure out what this major shit was about and how to really operate as an independent.
And you are one of the rare artists that can do that.
Like, for sure.
Like the reason why I say what I say about K-Camp for everybody listening, sometimes you're like, Ray, there are artists in our business that you have to work. Rocki, there are artists that you're like, give me a song, I'm about to go work this shit for the next 3 months with DJs, you know what I'm talking about, right? But then there are some artists that just press play and you like, man.
Yeah.
He gets it.
Yeah.
Every time I've heard K-Camp, since he was a little kid, when you hear him, it's like, okay, he gets it.
For sure.
But then the reason why I asked you that question is because in people don't understand that it's called the music business. And as talented as you can be, and the crazy thing is you went to the top of the mountain for a nigga that really didn't have everything a nigga should have to get to the top of the mountain. You know what I'm talking about, right? But you still got there. So that's more of a testament to how talented you are and how great you are. But I just always want to ask you, like, from your perspective, like, I got my own reason.
What's your reason?
Okay, so my reason is, I think you're a real Atlanta nigga. And if you know real Atlanta niggas, real Atlanta niggas don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck about nothing.
You could tell.
We from Atlanta.
You could tell.
No, we from Atlanta. So it's like you gotta understand something. You can't sell a dude from Atlanta on 40 acres and a mule.
Yeah, for sure.
We already got that.
For sure.
Shit, if you live in an apartment in Atlanta for over 3-4 years, they like, you ain't bought a house yet, boy. Like in Atlanta, we all own shit. Think about that. How many people in New York or LA, our color, don't own? Compared to how many people here do. So I think you don't care because you an Atlanta nigga, you ready. And by the way, I think you know how good you are. So you like, I'ma just give it what I know I got. It's almost like you know exactly what you need to do to get exactly where you want to go.
Yeah, that's facts.
Am I tripping?
Nah, that's a
So-
You see what I'm saying?
That's
Go
a
ahead.
good one.
Can I ask you real quick? Are you surprised at hearing his praise about you right now? Because I saw him a couple weeks ago,
I'ma
and
tell
he
him.
Tell me.
felt the way.
I'm gonna tell you. It's funny.
tell me.
It's funny that you brought that up because you motivated me a long time ago. Because we've been knowing each other for a long time.
I want you to hear this.
I forgot where we was at, bro. I feel like I was leaving a show, a concert, and I don't know who you was with, but I had met you, and I remember. I think I was trying to tell you about a song or something, but y'all niggas was not trying to hear my shit, man.
When?
Man, it's so long ago, bro. This is when I was around Akon and Boo and all of them.
So watch this. Let me tell you what you don't know.
14th Street.
I flew you to New York.
Which one? What
Epic.
time?
I tried to fly you to, remember, I'm the one that flew you to New York to sign you to Epic when you met LA.
You sure did.
Yeah, nigga, I'm like,
You
so
sure
I'm
did.
like, nigga, I've always
But this
been.
is way before that. This
Already
is way,
say, okay, I'm
this
saying,
is before
okay.
I was on.
Because I'm like,
This is before I
because you
was-
got to remember, K-Camp was around my best friend Slow, who passed away.
Got you.
Slow.
So he knows Slow.
Damn,
So because
RP
Slow was
Slow.
managing, his best friends was like A1 Supergroup. So it was the A1 Supergroup and K-Camp.
Yeah.
They was young kids from the city, hot, running around doing all the team parties. And Slow
That's
was
true.
like managing A1 and he was there. But I felt like you didn't care. And then I felt like a real Atlanta nigga, once you get to the majors and you like, this what it is?
Yeah, for
you
sure.
really don't give a fuck. Now you like, man,
For sure.
I'm going to make my song and go home.
For sure.
But I think if you cared more.
I love this shit though.
No. I know you love it.
love
but
this
like
shit.
sports. You like sports?
I love sports.
Okay, basketball. You know basketball?
I started playing.
Let me tell you
basketball
who you
before I
are.
was rapping.
Michael Beasley.
Michael Beasley.
Now, it's everybody say hi. Let me tell you why.
Yeah,
if
dog,
anybody
though.
knows about basketball, LeBron, Wade,
Yeah,
AI,
yeah.
everybody
Respect.
says Michael Beasley is the best player. He's the best he got the most tricks in his bag offensively, but he just don't be like, I ain't about to go out there and dance for y'all niggas. I know I'm
crazy.
nice. And I think that is what it is. Cause to me, you are like, I can't believe Interscope let you go. I was working there when I can't, but I'm like, this nigga
Oh, they ain't
makes
let me go.
hits.
They
Oh, you had
ain't
to
let me
fight.
go.
You had to fight to get out
I
of
got
that.
out that bitch.
What?
They ain't let me go.
So I'm like,
So I have a question for you then.
Go
like
ahead.
with you having the power that you do, how come you didn't take him under your wing like during that time or like
You gotta remember, I work for a label.
like so
it
you
ain't
can't
that easy.
I work for a label. He's managed by people. He's already with a team. By the way, the people he with, them my niggas. Well, I like that's probably why he don't remember I flew him to LA because the whole time we were in the meeting, I'm sitting down talking to JR and TJ about everything they doing for you.
Yeah.
So they doing what managers do. Here we doing shows here. Here's going. Meanwhile, the music is playing for LA. But I always looked at K-Camp and I feel like, you know, I'm one of the people that when I say something, I really want people to listen to me because I don't just say shit. So when I say this nigga's talented, I'm like, I really mean that shit. I think K-Camp is a top 5 songwriter in Atlanta right now.
Sure, that's easy.
Right now. Like, and I'm talking about, I ain't say
and
artists, I
don't
said
nobody else-
songwriters.
They don't write my shit. I write all my own shit now.
So let me ask you a question, bro. So
What's
you get to Interscope,
Yep.
and then it felt like when Renegade came, it was an accident.
Nah. For
It wasn't for them. That's why.
Interscope.
Remember, I worked at Interscope. It
Yeah,
felt like
for
when
Interscope.
Renegade came, it was an accident.
Yeah.
By the way, our daughter Savannah would be in the house. Go. I mean, nigga, you don't
That's
understand
hard.
how many laughs I got. Harder.
That's hard.
Harder. Do the dance hard like I'm Joe
Yeah,
Jackson in the
yeah.
house. Like he said, throw it in the air and catch it. Like, you know, I'm like, snap it. You know what I'm
That's funny
saying?
as shit.
But it was like It was a mistake. They didn't even know that was a hit like that.
You want to know the story behind
Please.
that? So boom, with Lottery, you know what I'm saying, we was pushing that shit independently. You know what I'm saying? It's if we go, man, damn, there's so much history with this shit. So during that time, me and Interscope wasn't seeing eye to eye. I was in a contract, you know what I'm saying, with JR, and they wasn't doing no business with me. As many times I called Joe and hit them up, they was not doing it because you know how it go.
Yeah, I know I go.
So boom, what do a nigga do when he's stuck in that situation? What do artists do? Some artists fall off planet Earth. You know what I'm saying? During that time, my shit cooled off because I couldn't get shit going with these niggas. They was not budging on nothing. So my shit was cooling off. So that when I moved to LA, but fast forward. So during that time, you know what I'm saying, me and my business partner, we hustling, we trying to figure out, we still touring. Like that's when I jumped in the touring world. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, cool. I made a decision. I remember where I was at when I made this decision.
This is right around you still with TJ at the time, right?
Yeah, this is around.
TJ, that's what he does.
Actually, it was. I don't know if it was after TJ. It was around the time where everything was getting rocky with everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I really was on my own with this shit. So, you know what I'm saying? I was doing the clubs. You know what I'm saying? I was getting 30, 40,000 in the club easy. You know what I'm saying? It got to a point where I was doing so much club shit. I was telling my mama, she was my booking agent at the time, like, stop booking me for the club. Like, I was getting money, but I was tired of doing the club. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we was in the craziest situations. I was like, if you know, you know. We done been in the worst shit.
Chitlin circuit, nigga.
Chitlin circuit, like, salute to, you know what I'm saying?
You and your man right here is you versus like 50 is like, we gonna get up out of here.
We got trapped in the club. We done got, man, there's been so much shit going on with that shit, man. But it got to the point I was talking to somebody, I forgot who it was, and he was like, yeah, that club money good, but you got to sell tickets.
That's the money.
You know what I'm saying? You got to sell tickets. And at the time, I didn't know what the hell. Like, I knew what he was talking about, but I didn't really know how to start. And I remember I called my mama. I said, if anybody try to book me, say no. She was like, what the hell is you talking about? Mine,
boy, we getting this
30, 40.
This mama, boy, we getting
you know
this motherfucking money. You better shut your ass up.
She getting a percentage too. She like, nigga, you tripping. Like, you trying to stop my bad. You know what I'm saying? But I seen the bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? So, boom. Went out on my first tour, you know what I'm saying? Of course, when you go out on your first tour, that shit ain't nothing. 30 people in the crowd, 50 people in the crowd, you know what I'm saying? It kill a nigga confidence if you let it. I almost quit music a couple times trying to do this touring shit. But
even after success,
you know what I'm saying? Because you would think you the hottest nigga going. You got down, go to a venue and nobody
you sell
in that
38
bitch.
tickets, you start realizing only 38 people bought tickets? I thought y'all niggas like me.
I promise you, that's probably one of the most humbling experiences I've ever been through when it comes to music, just that touring shit. So fast forward, you know what I'm saying? We still hustling, we touring, we dropping projects on Spinrilla, live mixtape still, that piff, you know what I'm saying? Because I couldn't drop shit through Interscope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We was on tour and we had to stop in New York. And I went to Warner. I went to Warner Chapel with my boy Reezy. He was going through beats. I've been rocking with Reezy for years. So just another studio session, boom. He played the Lottery beat, took it home, you know what I'm saying? Put a little idea to it. I went to New York. I booked Alicia Keys' studio. I recorded Lottery in Alicia Keys' studio in New York while I was on tour. You know what I'm saying? Boom. When I recorded it, everybody that was on the bus like, this shit hard, because it was nothing like my normal shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm melodic.
Because you melodic, exactly.
I'm melodic as hell, so I came on that bitch just rapping and just doing, you know what I'm saying? I still rap. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't know I can rap my ass off, but I dumb it down for folks.
That's what made me say you one of the best.
Yeah,
because
I can
what people don't understand is that he's melodic. So when you come a Lottery and it's like,
It's a whole different vibe.
It's like, hold on, like it was almost like it wasn't you. That's why I'm like, I want to know how it happened.
For sure, wrote that motherfucker too. But nah, it was just one of them things. Like I knew I had something that was different. So I remember I was on the plane, and I sent it to like 50 folks I knew. I sent it like Pat over there, Generation. I sent it to a whole bunch of niggas. I was like, what y'all think about this shit? What y'all think about this shit? Everybody responded back, flame. I was like, oh, that'd be hard, right? So fast forward that. You know what I'm saying? The record started moving online. You know what I'm saying? We doing the marketing independently. Interscope ain't nowhere in the picture. We doing this shit independently. I had a good relationship with Gazi. Gazi got a hold up. You know what I'm saying? We started running the play with Gazi. Gazi hit up Interscope, and they downstream me from Interscope to Empire.
Yep.
So in my mind, I was like, cool. Like y'all ain't fucking with me. I fuck with Gazi. He gonna turn me up.
Yeah.
So we ended up running the play with Gazi. They was giving us marketing dollars, and we just pushing through the internet, and that shit caught, and it was getting millions and millions of streams. And it got to the point where I was like, I'm still with Interscope. What the hell is they doing?
Like I'm still stuck
like,
here.
How the hell is y'all got me with, you know, I fuck with Gazi. Gazi my dog. Why y'all, like I'm just some little dog, you know what I'm saying?
Sent me down the street.
They sent me down the street to the little cousin house and shit. So I called out Joey on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? I had made a little post, you know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. Joey blew my phone up. I'm like, nigga, you don't like money or something? Like, well, you know, I'm mad. I'm in my feelings about this shit. And fuck around, they got the record, but they got the record when it was towards the, you know what I'm saying? And they said they was going
on a gold platter.
You feel me?
Served to
you
them,
feel me? You know what I'm saying? My mind, that record should have went diamond.
Nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Should have went diamond, took over the world. But you know how that shit goes,
I didn't even know that was the situation. That's why I'll ask you, because, you know, obviously I'm in the system. I see how they working, and I'm always interested in how they treat talent.
Yeah.
Right? Like, and what I mean by talent is like talent. Like, nigga, you really are talented. You can like
I don't give a damn.
Nigga, you don't. That's how you know they ain't won. Listen, that's how you know they ain't won though. Because if you won, you know you never count out a motherfucker.
Yeah, for sure.
Like that's what make you a GOAT, nigga.
Sure.
I know that little nigga coming for my spot.
For
I'm gonna
sure.
crush him today.
For sure.
Y'all niggas acting like we'll get to it tomorrow if it works. And
that's
it's
how
like
they treated me. They treated me like that for like 2-3 years.
So did you leverage? How did you leverage the get out the deal? Like,
it was lottery that turned me back up. It was lottery that turned me back up. They put me back in Interscope building because I spazzed out. You know what I'm saying? Usually I be keeping shit cool, but when I had a lot going on personally. Like, you know, my girl at the time was goddamn pregnant. I was having a baby. I ain't get paid for like 2-3 years with Interscope. Like, it was a lot of shit going on.
Pressure, nigga.
I
Like, what's
spazzed
up?
out.
Yeah.
I chopped that nigga off. I was like, hey man, I'm not playing with y'all niggas, man. So boom, that led to us getting back into the building, us getting a meeting. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit happened between that. Lottery had got positioned. Everybody knew, okay, cool. Count back with a lottery. But I had Kiss 5, one of my biggest installments. You know what I'm saying? I've been dropping Kiss series since 2012, but I was already working. I had bought a studio. I had a studio in Midtown. You know
I
what I'm saying?
remember.
Folks been in my studio.
Yeah.
Like, I had got this, like, I was still running my move.
That's what I'm trying to say. You was still
you know what I'm
running your
saying?
business,
Like, I was
bro.
still running my move and handling my shit. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't just sitting back waiting on the niggas to do something. So I had momentum and pressure already going. So, while the studio was getting built out, I was recording my next album. Like, literally, like, the studio was wood, and I got my shit set up, still record. I helped with the bathroom, go back in there, record a verse. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was really in that mix. And
how did going viral with Lottery like help you? Like, did you know how people take your sound and then make the dances to it and all that stuff? Do you get paid from that? And like how does that work?
Nah, I ain't really get too much.
They dance to his record.
Yeah.
They stream it. He gets paid from the
but
streams.
But it was TikTok. TikTok was new though.
From the streams though.
TikTok was too new. You know what I'm saying? It was a 15-second dance.
And this is before the band too.
Yeah.
Like,
that's what
remember,
he didn't get paid.
Yeah. I got shows,
Gotcha.
but I ain't really get paid from that platform and all that. It's like then the pandemic hit, everything shut down.
Yeah.
So I had got a little paper out that shit. You know what I'm saying? Then everything shut down. But shit, a little paper from getting no paper for like 2-3 years.
Got you.
Shit.
So how do you? So would you ever sign a major now, or like are you like against major? Like where's your?
I just signed a major distro with Virgin.
That's but it's still distro.
Yeah, but would I sign a major?
Yeah.
I don't think I would.
I don't blame you.
I got a great ass deal with Virgin.
Yeah.
A great deal.
And not only that, if you do the work yourself, you'll reap every benefit.
Exactly.
Right? Like,
you know what I'm saying? Owning my masters, like it's a beautiful deal right now. So. And I know the game now. I just left music biz, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was the only rapper at music biz. It was last week. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the building with execs and niggas that run Apple, Spotify, all the AI companies. Like, I'm really handling shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You always made, the one thing I can say every time we see each other, like I saw him out one time. I was like, I got something for you. Just randomly. We was at some event at Luda Old Restaurant. I got something for you. He's like, what you got? And I was like, I can't tell you right now. That nigga hit me 3 days later. Hey, I ain't forgot you said you got something. Like, I'm like, that's the kind of artist that you gotta be to win, bro.
Yeah, for sure. I'm about my business, and I do this music shit too.
So listen, we got some fun facts about you. So I just want to ask some questions,
all right,
to let them know that we did some research.
Okay, cool.
So your first song dropped after vocal cord surgery. Is that correct?
Yeah. What? Okay. Not the first. You said first song?
First song dropped after vocal cord surgery. What was going through your mind when you was recording and after vocal surgery?
Nah, my shit had got fucked up from tour. I did 2 back-to-back tours. I put a lot of strain. I had a pot up on my vocal cord, and I wouldn't say my first song. It was just at the tour. I was in the studio. Like, as soon as I got out tour, I went back to the studio, and I was recording. And every time I used to get in the booth, my voice was raspy as hell. Yeah. And I was like, okay, maybe I'm just probably coming out with a cold. I drink some tea. My shit will snap back. 10 minutes later, my shit back raspy. I was like, hey, this shit ain't normal. So I went to the doctor. And they told me I had that shit going on. It was like a 50-50 chance of them doing the surgery that it can go left. Oh, wow.
So you putting your career on the line as you lay down. I
just went for it. You know what I'm saying? But I was producing too. Yeah. I've been making beats for like 2 years. I'm actually cold with that shit now. So I was like, okay, cool. If my vocals go out, gonna be in the background, making niggas beats, writing niggas songs. I'm gonna create me a star, and I'm gonna have, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it that way. It was a plan B, but it was a 50-50 chance. But when I snapped back, I jumped right back in the studio.
So let me ask you. So how long ago was this, the vocal surgery?
I want to say about a year and some change ago.
Oh, so this is like
It was new. Yeah,
How long
I
did it take you
couldn't
to
talk.
recover?
Probably like a month or two. I couldn't talk. I was talking from my phone.
Oh wow.
I couldn't really cough or like anything that was like strange to throw. I couldn't do.
Oh, like
That shit was
yikes.
tough though.
Okay.
It was actually kind of fun though. I ain't had to waste no energy on nobody.
Oh, I bet.
You know what I'm
right.
saying? Somebody say something to me, I say fuck you through the phone, like fuck you. You know what I'm saying? It was
let
cool.
me ask you a question. You say built different.
Yeah.
What is different about your build compared to the people that you're different with? Like how, like the comparison, how'd you see it? What are you built different from?
I feel like I'm built different because I came in the game. Like you said something earlier, you said rare, right? Rare Sound is my label.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've been claiming that rare shit for years. And I feel like I'm built different because the shit I went through in the game, a lot of niggas don't survive
They
that,
don't, bro.
They don't survive that, bro. I think I'm one of the ones that can. It's a testimony of how I really like maneuver my way through the bullshit and made it work for me. You know what I'm saying? That's one way I'm built different. I don't move like a lot of these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all don't really hear me in no bullshit for years. Like I kept my shit private. You know what I'm saying? I move real militant. I move like, you know what I'm saying, how you supposed to move. Like niggas be crashing out and losing everything just because they want to be seen and shit.
Yeah.
I ain't really pressed to be seen. You know what I'm saying? I want the money.
You know who you are.
Yeah, I know who I am. You know what I'm saying? And for the longest, I've been true to myself. Like, if you go back to my mixtapes in 2011, 2012, I had songs called Gotta Stay True to Myself. You know what I'm saying? That's been my motto since I came in the game. So I kind of feel like that, you know what I'm saying, that stuck with me. And that's why I just named that shit built different.
I saw that you lost your daughter in 2019. Is that one of those moments that you feel like you had to...
That too. A lot of triumph. Like I had to go through a lot of shit. Like my older cousin, that's like my brother, he had got into a car crash and died. Like I lost a lot of shit that was close to me. So it kind of molded me to a different type of nigga. You know what I'm saying?
What do you do in a moment though when you feel like you could crash out, but it's like, nah, I'm not gonna crash out. I do this.
Talk to God, man. You get quiet. You know what I'm saying? You get right. You know what I'm saying?
I was about to ask you, like, where does your reverence come from? Like, cause you don't give off a lot unless you know you. Like you already a quiet nigga. Like you ain't the nigga in the middle of the dance floor, like dancing. Like look at me. Like you always in the corner peeping the scene and everything. You know what I mean? Like so I'm just like where. I forgot the question I was asking. I'm sorry. I was like, what was I saying?
Where does he get the
confidence?
Yeah.
Because you know why I forgot? I used the word reverence. I'm trying to use different words.
Yeah. I was like,
you should just like, where you get the confidence? Look at me trying to be Barbara Walters and shit. They be like, use big words. I'm like, I just fucking did. I forgot what I said, nigga. That's why I don't use big words. I need to get back to the word, nigga. You know what I meant.
But
yeah, but like my point is like Kay, like so Camp. This is how I look at the world. As an A&R, this is why I started this platform. I hate to see artists suffer, and they hype you up, bro. They bring you in. You're a part of the family now. We're gonna blow you up. Tell us everything. They want to know your favorite ice cream. What you ate last night. They like love everything about you. And then one day they just don't give a fuck no more. And now you're looking like, hey, and they like, oh, and you're like, you motherfucker. You didn't give a fuck about me. So I've seen this game kill so many artists' dream.
Yeah, for sure.
And it didn't you, bro. Like, where did that come from? Was it your mom? Like, where you get that from?
Mama. My mama a true hustler. Like, she don't fuck around. My grandma, like, yeah, it just, I don't know, bro. I guess as a kid, is what I looked at growing up.
What's your sign?
I'm a Taurus.
Okay. No, you say sign. Everybody in the room. Everybody waiting for you to say the right sign.
Like what?
Niggas always
ain't no Taurus in the room. Everybody got quiet and shit.
Boy,
oh, you on your own, nigga. You on your own, nigga.
Right.
My daughter's a Taurus. I know.
Yeah.
So listen, you have 1 billion streams.
Yeah.
You've sold out tours. You got platinum records. You like. Is there anything on your personal bucket list that you want to accomplish? That's you have to go for. That's for you.
Yeah, for sure. I still ain't got a platinum album yet. I still ain't got a number 1 on Hot 100 Billboard. I want to see what that feel like.
Yeah.
I ain't got a Grammy yet. I deserve a few of them. Kiss 5 was Grammy worthy.
Yep.
That was the hardest album dropped in the pandemic. Shut that bitch down with that one.
So when you did Built Different, the visualizers and the video rollout,
Yeah.
I noticed that a lot of it is like in like a white room, like so it seems like y'all probably rented a studio. Is that what y'all wanted to go for, or did you go for? Because I understand like with budgets and stuff like that, you compromise your vision for what you actually
I ain't compromised. It was $100,000 to do
That's
that
what you wanted to do.
Big budget,
bro.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm not saying it wasn't a big budget. I'm saying you might have had a bigger dream. Like you might have been like, man, I wish I could go to Dubai and do this, but instead, let's do this.
That's what I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? I really kind of the whole vision was just it was just art. You know what I'm saying? Just staying in one location, keeping it clean. During that whole rollout, I wore almost the same outfit from my interviews to. I just wanted to stay on brand. I feel like as an artist, one thing I was not that good at is branding, and that's because I just wasn't on game of how to brand myself.
I had to learn it too, bro. It's,
you know what I'm saying?
It's strategic.
That shit
it's
very,
important,
very strategic. So I spent the last couple of years just trying to like figure out my brand, like what I stand for, and you know, I just took a chance with that album, and I just wanted everything to be synced in. So if anybody, if a motherfucker who don't know who K Camp is come to my campaign, and they look at what the hell I did, they be like, oh. He know, you know what I'm saying? He got a brand. He know everything's in sync. If you go to my Instagram, every post is lined up. All that shit lined up. You know what I'm saying? I'm rolling out my next album. Everything will be lined. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
From here on out, I just, you know what I'm saying? It's just really just taking my craft serious on that end. You know what I'm saying? On the marketing branding side, like I'm real big on that side now. The data side, huh?
What did you learn about branding? Like, what's the biggest thing?
It ain't that hard. Just stay consistent. Just keep doing what like you find a thing that you want to do. Keep doing it. Even if it get boring, it might get burnt out to you. Stay on it.
Say it's monotony. It is monotony. That's why branding is hard, because it's monotony. Like you're like fucking ramming the mission statement down their fucking throat. Like you know, like it's so hard, but it's what Oprah and them understand. It's what they understood, because they understood their brand, so they were able to branch out.
In front of every cover.
Yeah, but it was they branched out.
Brand, that shit's so important. That's what I want to tell these artists. Like that shit. So like once I realized how important that was, it kind of unlocked everything for me. You got to look at artists like Tyler the Creator. Yeah. I know I'm a fan of Tyler, but I'm not a fan of the music. I don't want you to take that no type of way, my brother. But I'm a fan of his brand. Yeah. When you see him, you know what you're gonna get. You know how he gonna get it to you. ASAP Rocki, Pharrell, and all these niggas, like they really like be in their brand Bible 24/7. And when you in your brand Bible 24/7, you gotta think like brands like Coke and Pepsi or Red Bull, whoever the biggest corporations in the world. They see your shit, they're like, oh, I like what he doing. That match my shit.
You know how you know? Let me tell everybody at home. You wanna know how you know? My brother right here has been investing and learning, because he said the word brand Bible.
Oh God.
That lets you know.
Oh God, we ain't fucking around.
Like listen, I spent thousands of dollars to learn that shit too, brother. Because it's like, what's the brand Bible? What do you? It's like dictionary. It's like laws.
It's law, bro.
That's so when a brand is a law. It's like, this is what we represent, and every chance I get, I'm gonna make sure that I'm a rant. Like
you know who coded that? TDE.
Yes, they really
SZA,
good at that.
Kendrick,
Smash. Schoolboy Q, like they know how to make their art. Their artists know how to be associated with the Avengers movie. Yeah, you are Captain. You're Captain America. Yeah, you Iron Man. But I'm gonna be motherfucking Storm Runner back here, like, and it works.
That shit work.
So you are 100%er. So when I talk to artists, I always imagine if I'm their manager. So if I'm your manager right now, you 100%er, and I'm like, what do I do to put fuel on your fire to rush you to the top? Because you're 100%er, why wouldn't you spread, like, go do a collab album with this person, right? Find an artist like somebody like a Kevin Gates, right? Kevin Gates is a dope rapper, very relevant, but he's not considered the greatest songwriter. He's a great rapper, and he's a great brand. So now K-Camp and Kevin Gates do an album together, right? Even if it's 8-song EP.
I was on tour with him last year.
I didn't even know that shit.
I did 5 days. It wasn't my tour. I just did 5 days.
But even if that's the case, so now it's making sense, because the brands can match, right? So now you do a 5-song collaboration, what we call it like Kevin Gates Camp or some shit like that, right? And it's you and him, because you 100%er. See, most artists' problems, Rocki, is that they need somebody like him to come in the room and press the button for them. That's why they fail. Like, even if you can rap your ass off, if you don't got a nigga that can play a beat that's gonna compliment you, you just an acapella nigga out here trying to get some attention.
Sure. A lot of niggas that can rap their ass off ain't got shit going on.
That's what I'm saying. But you are 100%er. So why wouldn't you then take your 100% and be like, yo, I'm gonna go do something with this person. I'm gonna do something with that person. Almost like how you like.
I've been waiting on that though. You know what I'm saying? It gotta be the right artist though. You know what I'm saying? It can't I can get in.
What's good, everybody? This is Ray Daniels, aka the Culture Referee. And if you were wondering who this beautiful woman sitting next to me is my sister Tiffany Daniels Sai. Let's give it up for my sister. Everybody can clap. This is good. And my sister she's the most talented person in the family, and we started a family business, a signature scent company. So if you like smoke a lot of weed in your car and you want to get the scent out, you have to check out these scents. I know guys that use it for the weed. I know people that use it for cologne, and everywhere they go to get compliments. We make candles. We make
room sprays. We got them in kits. So if you want to buy something for your loved one or anybody you know that you care about, hit us up, LorraineCo.com.
And we're going to put the website at the bottom of it. But support this black business, support this black woman, and order, I promise you guys. As a matter of fact, use the word GAUDs and we'll give you 15% off. I just made that up, so if my sister face looks crazy, don't get mad at her. I'll eat that. But guys, when I tell you this shit is incredible, you really should check this out.
The best scents ever.
LorraineCo.com. And we'll put it at the bottom of the screen. Thank you.
Thanks.
With anybody, it's just the ones I really want to get in with. That's what I'm waiting on.
Who you want to get in with?
As far as doing a project together?
Yeah, like if you could do music with somebody.
I do on Future.
Incredible.
I do on with Thug. Of course, Drake.
Any women?
Of course, Kalani.
Oh, I love that. Can you please? Kalani.
You know her people?
I was talking to her. I hit her up a couple weeks ago.
I'm managing my man. I was
Dave.
Dave, that's my
That's my dog.
I'll probably run that through the floor.
Her. I like her.
Her be fire.
Yeah. It's a couple artists you know what I'm saying, I support and I fuck with. It's all about timing. Everybody be in there.
And it goes back to what you said about brand, right? So it's like, I don't know, remember this, but if you old enough to remember, there was a Ford Explorer called the Eddie Bauer edition.
I had that.
Who the fuck is Eddie Bauer?
Right.
Who is he, right? But
Facts.
he was a brand that once they put on it, it's like, no, this the Eddie Bauer edition.
Yeah,
Like, I don't even know who the fuck he is, but it must mean something.
Facts,
right? So it's almost like the K-Camp edition,
I had that
right?
truck. My mama had that truck. And
like the K-Camp edition. Like K-Camp
Yeah.
edition. Like I think that's how T-Pain brought himself back. It was like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump on. I'm gonna show y'all what I belong on y'all. I'm gonna show you what I would do on y'all shit.
Yeah.
Since y'all think that my shit is older, let me show you what I do on this new shit. And you know, shit, he's touring and selling out arenas and everything.
He did a good job too, bouncing back like that. Salute to Pain.
Yeah, like that, and I'm like, and to me, I'm thinking you on the set, like, bro, you from my standpoint.
Yeah. I'm just one more big song away. I'm taking shit over.
Shit, you probably got it already.
I know I got it. I just got to put the money. That shit ain't cheap. You know that radio.
So what you but so that's another thing. Actually, I have something for you.
Talk to me.
I can't talk.
Okay.
No. I'm gonna say
offline.
I got someone working on something like this, perfect for this. Like a bunch of radio promoters got together and was like, you know what? We are the label. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
let's find artists.
So I just
let's
seen Troy
partner
last
with
week
them on their specific record.
Yeah.
We work it. We get a piece of the back end because we work it, right?
Facts.
And you know what I'm saying? Like it's a easy
Play
business.
Play, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, now I got you. I'm gonna connect you soon we
They can
done.
take that bitch to the moon. Shit, they can get their little percentage. Hey, I ain't tripping.
So what's next? So what's next for you? You got a new single coming out. Bet.
It's out. Bet
Okay,
out.
bet-
It's just I got to push it.
Okay. How you pushing it? I know artists so good. He ain't look at me for that one. Ray, you know what I gotta do, nigga. I gotta push it. You know what's up, nigga.
I gotta push it. I did it. I ain't gonna lie. Like last year, I did it with Spin the Block. I had a record called Spin the Block that was doing real well. You know what I'm saying? I had my boy pushing on radio, and I spent about 60,000, and it was on his way to crack 30, top 30 on Urban. And he said, "Shit, another 30,000." I was like,
Nah.
"Boy,
It's a vacuum.
boy,
They gonna keep taking your money.
man." I was
Man,
like,
I got
hey.
one PD in Memphis, man. You just give
Man,
me. I'm
listen.
telling you, he gonna kick it. It's gonna be.
And I was just trying to see the you know what I'm saying, the ROI on that shit. Like, okay, cool. Like, if I spend this and it's getting played, okay, I'm gonna get some publishing, boom, boom. I'm gonna make that money back on streams because I put the album out as part of the album. I be trying to see how I'm gonna get my money back.
No, trust me. When you're a businessman, you got. By the way, I love that. When you're a businessman, you got to think like that.
I gotta think.
These
like
artists
that,
be
bro.
like, somebody just put some money behind me. How they gonna get it back?
You
nigga?
feel me? Like this shit. It's like being in the casino. I love the casino, so I treat this shit like the casino. Like you play big, shit. You gonna. It's a win or loss. You gotta just.
So with lottery, did you have to put money behind it?
Nah,
He was.
I wasn't. I wasn't all the way being
viral,
savvy during. Yeah, it just went viral in the
So
scope of the
have y'all tried to go that route again as far as trying to
The
make?
game changed. Everything changed.
It wouldn't work
when it
that
comes to
way.
marketing, that shit.
Like dancing don't even matter no more. When's the last song?
No, I'm not saying necessarily dancing. I'm saying just trying to get something viral through social media versus.
Because I'm gonna lie, that's what I would tell you. I think most artists, because to me, radio is the final frontier. But because you already have a history, if you establish yourself as a trend through music, like that's all music is. It's just trends, and then radio confirms it. Oh, this trend is big now because we're playing it, right? Rather than
Because if it's a trend, the radio isn't gonna. They're gonna play it themselves just so that they're part of what
they
people
have to
want to
kind
hear.
of,
Right? Like they have to, right?
Sometimes.
but then they play games. They'll tell you. Who you
Got
connected to? I need somebody to come talk to me before. I mean,
yeah.
even if it's just your K-Cam, I'm gonna put you in rotation. But our birthday bash is in June, and I need you to come. Even if it's that, I mean, that's the game. It's give take.
Yeah,
you have to
definitely
give and
like
take.
It's definitely like that.
So the plan is to stay independent. The plan is to put music out. Are you signing other artists? Like,
Yeah, I still got Rare Sound as a label. You know what I'm saying? As far as the future, what the future hold. I ain't signing nothing until I really feel it. Like I always tell myself, I ain't signing nobody. The next artist I sign got to work harder than me and be just as talented as me. You know what I'm saying? When I say work hard, I'm talking about all aspect of business. You got to know what the hell going on. You can't just, I don't want to, so you can put managers in place, but I don't want to have to micromanage nothing. I want a nigga to come in and just be like,
but by the way, that's the new music business.
You feel me?
And what you're doing is you're basically saying you're gonna have to move like
you're gonna have to.
Don't think because you with me, you ain't gotta do what I'm doing.
You got to. You know what I'm saying? And I think that'll win. That'll work for everybody. Because if you know what you want and you know how to do it, it's easy to plug you in. You know what I'm saying? Put you in position of where you need to go, how you need to goddamn do it. Because I'm doing it myself. I'm the tester of what the hell my future label and the artists I'm bringing in. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting all the pieces together. So once an artist come through with that, I can see that. I just everything I'm doing, nigga, I just plug in.
Yeah, because I mean, but then here's the hard part. They got to do what you're doing also.
Nah, for real.
That's why I left music. I'm like, bro, that's why I quit. Cause I'm like, I'm gonna sign you, and you gonna think I'm with Ray. I ain't gotta do nothing no more. No, the fuck you ain't.
Every artist feel like that. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's just how the game go. I think I just feel like niggas need to go on here and just let these new artists know what the real is.
Yeah.
Cause they coming in confused, thinking shit sweet when it ain't sweet. It can be sweet for a couple months, a year, you know what I'm saying, depending on how long your label fucking with you. That shit get wicked.
Yeah.
You know,
you gotta survive.
You gotta survive. And if you ain't got that money saved, your ass is grass, buddy.
Speaking of money saved, like these artists are all blowing through their advance and everything. Where'd you get the business savvy to even say that? I think you're the first successful artist I've heard say, save your money. Like, was it your mom? Like, where does that come from?
I fucked my money up.
Now I can't
re-up. Nah, for real, I fucked my money up, bro. That's really when I got serious about my business, though. There's a long story because my mama was doing my finance. Like, my mama was heavily involved in my shit for a long time. And it was at one point she was always... You know your parents, they know you. You feel me? My mom, she was always mad and upset. Like, just everything was just pissing her off and shit. And I asked someone, they're like, you straight? Like, what's going on? And she told me the real, like, if you keep this up, you're going to be broke.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what I'm saying? That's my world stopped.
Yeah.
I was like,
hold the fuck up.
And mind you, I'm in Alpharetta in the big ass house. I'm throwing parties. Like, I had a crib in Alpharetta paying $14,000 a month. I got stylists, I'm paying $6,000, $7,000. I was just fucking money up. You know what I'm saying? Chefs. I was living. I never take back the memories.
Sure.
I'll do it again.
For sure.
I don't give a fuck.
It was a great time.
Greatest time. You know what I'm saying? I'll do it again. But, you know what I'm saying? I was a young nigga who had no financial guidance. You know what I'm saying? So I was fucking my bread up. And because it was at the point, bro, for 2 years, I never looked at my bank account. I had a card. And if that motherfucker swiped, I was cool.
That's how I am sometimes.
I
I just
like,
got out of that. I'm like, I don't even want to see my
like,
nigga. Can I get it? All right, I'll deal with that shit later.
You feel me? So I was on that type of time, but
I already know that same shit.
It got serious, you know what I'm saying? When it got serious, I took it upon myself to put my big boy boots on and learn the business and You know what I'm saying? Went to YouTube University, started tapping in with folks who was, you know what I'm saying, financial advisors and trying to get the game, getting my credit together, getting all this shit together. And you know what I'm saying, through the years, you start, once you start doing it every day and and then you be like, oh, this shit ain't that hard.
Ain't that, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then you just take what you learn and you just keep adding on to it. You know what I'm saying? You look up, you straight.
At any time, no artist like grabbed you and said, yo, okay, let me show you how to do this. Nobody pulled you to the side, gave you no advice?
Nah.
They probably didn't
I
know.
asked questions. Wiz put me on game a little bit. Me and Wiz in LA at the gym and shit. He was telling me about the touring game. You know, Wiz been doing this shit forever. You know, he got this shit figured out. So
he got that shit figured out more than most rappers.
Yeah, he got that shit in the bag. And he would just put me on game. It's just questions I be asking. I don't know what I asked the nigga, but as far as like a nigga trying to like, nah, it wasn't like that.
So we have a segment, Broke Stories. You
Yeah.
just
Okay,
led there. I
speaking of
love
which.
this. So we ask people like yourself
Yeah.
to give us a broke story moment, a moment when it was like you looked around and you was like, man, this
Broke
cannot
story.
be life. And what did you do to get out of it? What was the mentality?
I got a lot of broke stories, man. I used to,
Give us the funniest one. Give us a good one.
the funniest one. So I used to get like a child support. I had I don't know what the fuck they call that shit now, but my dad had to pay child support, so I used to get like $40 every Monday. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, I ain't had no money. My mama gave it to me. She was like, here.
It's yours.
So I used to fuck it up on McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, put a little $5 in the tank and shit. And every time it'd be like Wednesday or Thursday, my mama was watching it. I ain't had no money in that motherfucker. She's like, nigga, you smoking crack? Where your money going? Fuck you doing with your money? I'm like, what you mean? You know what I'm saying? That was one. But that was just some other shit.
Your mom called you a crackhead.
Yeah, she like, nigga, what you doing with your money? You smoking crack? But I was trying to get chip. You know what I'm saying? We was going from dollar menu. Now I'm getting Chick-fil-A.
That's a big jump. Niggas don't understand how big the step is.
McDonald's,
They go from McDonald's to
I'm
Chick-fil-A.
getting Chick-fil-A now? Come on, swiping that card. So that
Can-
one.
I was like, can you give us one that was like a determining factor of you continuing? You know what I'm saying? Like this could have messed you up and not be who you are today.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna sit here and just say that a nigga was just the brokest nigga in the world. You know what I'm saying? My mama did a good job raising 2 kids by herself, making sure we were straight. We didn't have everything, but we, you know what I'm saying, she made it do. But, you know, I say when I was 17, 18, I left the crib. Like, I wasn't one of them niggas that stayed in the house, stayed down 30. Like, I was gone. You know what I'm saying? Me and my mama got into an argument, I dipped. But during that time, we was running around with A1 Supergroup.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We was out here thugging. Like, when I tell you, we was thugging, young niggas out here just having our way. And my mama had, she was doing like real estate at the time. She had a crib in Kennesaw. And I asked her, can I get the crib? She was like, if y'all get together and pay like, I think it was like $500. It was cheap as hell. But during that time, nobody had no money. Bro, it was like 12 niggas in one house.
What?
We had ants in the refrigerator. We was eating dollar menu every day. We was wearing each other clothes. Like, if you go back and look at YouTube and go look at the videos, nigga, none of them clothes was mine, bro. Nothing I had on was mine, bro. Like, the hat, the polo, that was not my shit. But, you know what I'm saying, we was thugging it for years, just trying to, you know what I'm saying, trying to figure it out. And, you know, everybody's journey was kind of different. You know what I'm saying? I just stayed on the course and shit. I fuck around and went my own way and caught a song and, you know what I'm saying, just kept thugging.
Do you think, and this is a trick question, but I want you to answer because you seem like a really like grounded person.
Mm-hmm.
The better days are in front or behind?
In front.
In front, right?
Hell yeah. The shit, I done been through the fire, nigga. These my better days now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The shit I went through, like, a nigga ain't gonna survive. I ain't gonna say a nigga ain't survive, but you gotta be built different to goddamn get through what I went through.
Bruh.
Shit was tough, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta have confidence.
And not just career-wise, personal too. Like, shit was ugly, you know what I'm saying? And I got through that, so I feel like can't nothing stop me at this point.
Had there been, and I obviously don't have to say names, but have there been any people that you've noticed like, oh yeah, I'm clocking how you treating me now?
Of course. I got a list.
I say he feel like he got a list.
I got a big list, and I see these niggas all the time now. But it got to a point though. It got to a point where I could have played it 2 ways. You know what I'm saying? Shit on a nigga, or just treat this shit like politics.
And it's all politics.
This shit politics.
This nigga,
like, I know you don't fuck with me for real, but I'm gonna use you up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use you up for what you got.
It's business though.
It's business.
It's just all business.
For sure.
So we have this segment we call Credit Check, where we ask people like yourself to give, like K-Camp, I hate when someone says, give that man his flowers.
Yeah.
I don't want no fucking flowers.
Oh, God.
Give me my
Overrated.
motherfucking credit.
I
can leverage that. I can leverage credit and go get something from it. I can
Yeah,
get money from what I've done.
Yeah, for sure.
Flowers is just like a thank you.
Right.
Credit is I can use that.
Yeah, for
so we
sure.
give people like yourself a chance to shout out 2 to 3 unsung heroes in the K-Camp story, right? So I feel like Mom definitely is one because she's
Damn,
present, ever
unsung
present.
heroes. Damn. Okay, Mom dudes for sure. Ain't nobody ever asked me that question, bro. That's crazy. I gotta think about that motherfucker. It's crazy because some unsung heroes could be niggas I don't really rock with like
That's
that.
fine.
No more. You know what I'm saying? I say JR for taking that chance.
Yeah, JR, by the way, he's brilliant. He's one of the most brilliant
smart
niggas
as
in this
hell.
shit. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He got his ways, but he's smart. Who else? I got a lot though. I say my boy Kid, sorry the Kid from the North Side.
Sorry the Kid, yeah.
Yeah. He unsung, you know what I'm saying? That's still my dog to this day though, but he
by the way,
helped me a lot with that music shit.
He popping right now. His podcast is killing it right now.
We just did a song that's going crazy right now that we had shot a video too, but I get Kid.
That's 3 though. You good?
All right, cool. Fuck it.
Mama, Kid. Hold on, Mama, Kid, and Saria.
JR.
Yeah, Mama, Kid.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So
No, I take it back, man. Let me
go ahead.
rewind
You can add more,
one.
go ahead.
Okay, I add one.
For sure.
I say my DJ, my business partner, Genius.
I like that, man.
Yeah. He really the one. You know what I'm saying? Cause
I like that, man. Most niggas don't give DJs. Most niggas don't shout their DJ out, man.
When
we need
everybody
that.
turned their back, it was me and him thugging, figuring all this shit out. And to this day, we still thugging.
I would have told everybody, don't ever turn your back on talent.
Don't turn your back on your partners.
Don't turn your back on talent, nigga. That nigga is talented. Some partners go work at McDonald's.
True.
Some niggas is
Genius
talented.
is smart as hell. Nigga named Genius for a reason.
Yeah, nigga. Some niggas is talented. So
sure.
last question. It's called, unless you got something, Rocki. I want to say I'm gonna do the. Okay, last question.
Yep.
This is the GAUDs Show. GAUDs is an acronym for GOATs and underdogs. Do you consider yourself a GOAT, or do you consider yourself an underdog? If you consider yourself an underdog, what's on your list that once you accomplish, you say, okay, I'm the GOAT now?
I consider myself a GOAT.
You better, my nigga.
I'm about to say,
You better, my nigga.
For sure.
Because if you don't, who else is?
Exactly. If I
And
ain't
not
gonna
only
big
that,
myself
and
up.
not only that, nigga, you stepped out on your own. You gotta understand something. I'm gonna give you some. I'm gonna give you your credit. Fuck flowers. You gotta understand something. Being in music is like being in sports teams, and that's what people don't understand. They see the player, but they don't understand you need teams and variation of teams. You might have a different team. It might be me, Mama, and JR today, and next week it's me, TJ, Mama, and this person, and we trying to figure it out. But the one thing you never stopped doing was going straight.
For sure.
And for that, I gotta give you GOAT status, my nigga.
Appreciate my brother.
Cause let me tell you why. That's good. Let me tell you why. Because I know 50 of you
Yeah.
that went in, didn't work out, and they are like, you would think that they like heroin addicts.
Oh, God.
Because it just feel like their dream was taken from them.
Oh, God.
But they have to know that they own their dream. And if you treat it like it's your dream, you're going to get to it. But if you treat it like it's your dream in their hands, nigga,
that's when they go bad.
that's when they go bad. So I just got to give you credit.
Salute.
Share, like, subscribe, all that other good stuff. Follow K-Camp. Let's support this brother. GAUDs Show. We are out.
We out.
I'm trying to keep. I was trying